Yo, what's poppin', peeps? Happy Saturday night. T-Money up in the heezy. Feeling pretty good because I got my thing hooked up now. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. I got it hooked in the same position on the couch, but it's like this little prongy thing, so you can just indent it into the couch, and it's sturdy, and I like it. It looks good, so. It's going to be a big update day today, guys. Those of you who follow me on Instagram may have seen that I got in a car accident yesterday, so I was literally getting x-rays for like 5 hours, the last 5 hours. I got a bunch of packages in the mail earlier today that I wanted to unbox, and then I had to go to the hospital to get x-rays done just to make sure everything is legit and everything. So things seem to be good. For those of you who don't care, I'm good. Thanks. And so yeah, I gotta get a new car though. My car is totaled, so T-Money won't be doing any wheezy trips in his own vehicle lately, or until I get a new car, so that sucks. But at least it's gonna be paid for because it was not my fault. Alright, so I got fuck you. Packages. Scream Factory 88, Jesse, Vincent, nice one here, and Scream Factory. So it's going to be a nice update. Been due for one. Haven't had one like this in a while, so I'm really stoked. Before I open up everything, I just want to say Crimson Peak is still available. I don't think people like the fact that I said $30, no... Yeah, you know what I mean. No budging or bargaining or whatever the fuck I'm saying. But yeah, it's 30 bucks. I looked it up on Amazon. It's 35 now. So you save $5 if you order it from me. So somebody buy my Crimson Peak, please. And I also have Batman's animated series 1 and 2 available as well if you're interested on DVD. Before we get into the update, I just want to share with you two releases I got in from 88 Films 2 days ago, I think. Body Melt, classic movie. If you like Ozploitation stuff in the vein of Street Trash and stuff like that, it's a good one, so I recommend it. Some awesome gore effects, mutated face effects, and all that goodness. So it's a nice release too. Features include limited edition slipcase, booklets, notes by Dr. Waddle, 2018 transfer of the film. So I guess that might be exclusive to this release because I know Body Melt got a release from, I think Umbrella gave a Body Melt release with a slipcover, and then there might be, I know Scorpion released it in the States, but I don't know as if they released the Blu-ray. I think it might just be on DVD for now. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know. But so yeah, there's definitely some exclusive stuff to this release, new interviews, stuff like that. So cool, awesome. And then 88's been, excuse me, still under the weather, but they've been putting out this new line of like Asian Jackie Chan movies, and it's just like all of them are like subtitled Jackie Chan. This one's called Battle Creek Brawl. I think there's 3 or 4 total now, but I really dig this artwork as well. It's kind of similar on all the releases, but so it's a nice slipcover. A movie I've never seen before, but apparently these are some older Jackie Chan classics, I guess. But yeah, same thing on the features, limited edition slipcase, collector's front, comes with lobby card, productions, 2K restoration of the film, subtitles, original Cantonese and Mandarin stereo audio tracks with English subtitles, interview with Jackie Chan, the man himself, that's awesome, Raymond Chow, interview with a living legend, filmed in Hong Kong at the 5th Asian Film Awards, Rumble in the USA, Jackie Chan Takes on America, interview with Hong Kong cinema expert Rick Baker, Battled Hardened, an interview with David West, Still Gallery. So there's a lot of good features on this release, so it's really nice. I haven't seen the movie, but if you're into Jackie Chan and you know, action martial arts type movies, I'm sure it's good. So that's the two that I had. Now let's get into the this one because it's from 88 Films as well. I'm not sure what this is. I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. Alright, let's see. Okay, I guess we'll go with Scream Factory next. So these are 2 Scream Factory titles. Really excited for... Well, so first off, I grabbed Cobra. I thought this was supposed to come with a poster, but apparently it didn't. Don't really care, to be honest, because I don't need a Cobra poster. But this is a rad Stallone action flick from... 86, the year I was born, so that's awesome. I do own I think it's a Zavvi exclusive steelbook of this film, but you know, I'm psyched to have a collector's edition from Scream Factory as well. Bear with me for a moment while I open this, and just so you guys know, this is going to be a really long update because I have a lot of stuff in my Diabolic package. And then Vinegar Syndrome, I have the whole, like, February release slot thing, or package, or whatever. So, it's going to be a while. If you guys want to get a coffee or a snack. Alright, so. There's your inside. You got the disc. Some stills, I guess, from the film. It's no reversible cover artwork, but it's a new 2K scan of the original film elements. New stalking and slashing interview with actor Brian Thompson. This is actually a Scream Factory release, so that's cool. I didn't know that. Why is Cobra putting out these action flicks on the Scream Factory label? I totally don't know why. They also put out that other one recently. I was surprised to see that it was an action flick and it was a Scream Factory release. Fuck, I forget which one it was. But anyways, if you guys haven't seen this, it's a lot of fun. Badass action flick, in my opinion. So, check it out. And then we have a film I've never seen before that I'm excited to check out as well. I remember being excited when Scream Factory first announced it. We have Screamers. That's some ugly-ass cover artwork if I've ever seen it. That's not very good either, but reminds me of Leviathan, that cover. Very similar, but we're gonna leave it because it's better than that other ugly brown fucking cover. Anyways, never seen this movie. Stars Lance Henriksen. That's awesome. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Stars Peter Weller. The year's 2078. The man is Rebel Alliance Commander Colonial Joseph Hendrickson. Maybe you can see where I got Lance Henriksen from. Played by Peter Weller, of course, assigned to protect the Sirius 6B outpost from ravage and plunder at the hands of the new economic bloc. His state-of-the-art weaponry, known as Screamers, man-made killing devices programmed to eliminate all enemy life forms. Screamers travel underground, their intent to kill announced by piercing shrieks. They dissect their victims with precision, then eradicate all traces of the carnage. They are lethal, effective, tidy, and somehow they are mutating, self-replicating into human form and slaughtering every beating heart on the planet. Awesome. Sounds like some good sci-fi horror. Maybe The Thing meets, I don't know, another fucking mutating horror movie. But yeah, so it's cool. I'm psyched to check this one out. I've never seen it before. There's another movie of the same title, I think. Scorpion might have put it out. Maybe it's Shriek, Screaming in the Dark. I don't know. But anyways, awesome. It's cool. The cover really reminds me of Leviathan. So stoked to discover that film for the first time ever. Alright, and then last up from Scream Factory, we have a collector's edition. And it's another film that I didn't really need, but I wanted to... Yo, can you let Pippi in? She's crying. She's in the window. Thank you. I needed to own it, obviously, because I collect all things Scream Factory. But we have the great Chucky Bronson in the kind of one film that he did that's kind of like a slasher, suspense thriller, slasher, action, epic, 10 to Midnight. Now, Twilight Time released this as well, but when I found out Scream Factory was doing a collector's edition, I'll just have it. And yeah, I'm stoked. It's a good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely recommend you check it out. I'm just trying to open this up real quick. It's weird how they do, like, when you order the Scream Factory Collector's Editions now, they do the, I mean, I'd rather it be safe than sorry, so I appreciate it. They do the outer cellophane wrap. Hey, Pippi! Look who's joining us, guys. It's Pipsina. Pipsina came to say hello to the people who watch the videos. How's my baby girl? Oh, you're so pretty. Yeah, you are. You have an eye boogie. Can I get your eye boogies? Got it. Oh, almost got it. Got it. Here you go. So, yeah. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. New 4K scan of the original camera negative. I wonder if this is different than the transfer on the Twilight Time release. Probably, because that release is a bit older. And you do get some reversible cover artwork here, so that's cool. That's the cover artwork that's featured on the Twilight Time release, I believe. I am going to put that on because I like having the option to display different covers. Yeah, super rad, super good movie. Bronson plays Leo Kessler, a cynical Los Angeles cop on the trail of Warren Stacy, a homicidal maniac. It's kind of similar to the Chuck Norris film Silent Rage, in that it's you know, a hardened cop chasing after a homicidal maniac. So it kind of crosses that action slasher border boundary type thing, but it's really good, a lot of fun, slickly made, as it says on the back. Suspenseful and scary movie. So super cool. Special features, new 4K scan of the film, new interviews with the actors Andrew Stevens, Robert F. Lyons, and Gianna Tomasina, and producer Lance Hull. New commentary with author Paul Talbot, and commentary with producer Pancho Koner. Casting director John Crowther, and film historian David Duval. Awesome. Theatrical trailer, radio spots, and a still gallery. And you get a poster as well with this release. It's still available, so if you choose to, if you enjoy this cover artwork, grab it. I'm not a big fan, but I just grabbed it because I got, when I order from Scream Factory, I like to get over $50 because you get the free shipping. It's kind of the only way that it's really worth it. And at this point, because Scream Factory raised the prices on you know, all the small retailers, you can't really get their releases cheaper anywhere else. So, kind of pays to get the free poster, I guess, if you're going to do it. She loves this. So pretty. So anyways, let's get into... Geez, I don't know what to do next. I have 2 more packages, and they're both really awesome. Let's go with Vinegar Syndrome. Big box. I think that this is the... Pippi, is my razor blade behind you, babe? I'm sorry. She gets nervous when I go around her. I'm just trying to grab something. You're okay. The February lot, I think, line of films. Very nicely packaged, by the way. You can tell that they really secured this. And I'm really stoked for the films that are in this lot. One of them in particular. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. Wow. So I decided to go all out. Oh yes, I did. And I got a t-shirt because I love Vinegar Syndrome, guys. So I had to have a t-shirt. And it's cool, you know. Nothing crazy, but it's that cool lips logo, Vinegar Syndrome. So that's super rad. And we got so much goodness here, guys. So much goodness. All right. Let me see. Organize things here. So, bear with me for one moment. A little confused as to what's going on here. It appears that I ordered or received 2 of everything. So I'm not sure why, but we'll figure that out later. Alright, so first up, we're going to go with a film I've never seen before. A Climax of Blue Power. Oh, you're back. Hi, baby. Yeah, you like being in the camera. She's such a diva. Isn't she so pretty? I love her. Okay, so we have Eddie always wanted to be a cop, but after repeated rejection from the police academy, he finds himself able to be employed only as a night watchman. However, unwilling to give up his dream of being a man in blue, Eddie outfits his car to look like a squad car and begins wearing an LAPD uniform, using his power to assault and abuse prostitutes. But when he stumbles upon what he believes to be a murder and discovers that the assailant might get away with it, his mind cracks and Eddie decides that the killer deserves his special brand of sadistic justice. A suspenseful and brutal hardcore roughie from director Lee Faust, who did The Black Gestapo, which I think was put out by Code Red. A Climax of Blue Power stars William Quinn from Love Me Deadly, which is a Code Red release. Code Red. Angela Karen from Psycho from Texas, not sure about that, and Wes Bishop from Dixie Dynamite. This notorious classic has long been available only in low-quality VHS sourced bootlegs, but Vinegar Syndrome is bringing it to Blu-ray, uncut, restored from the best-known surviving film elements. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from 35mm archival elements, still gallery, original theatrical trailer, versatile cover artwork, and English subtitles. Directed by Lee Frost. Awesome. So this sounds awesome. Maybe like Maniac Cop meets Psycho Cop meets Vigilante Justice. I don't know. It sounds good. Vigilante Justice. It's not a movie. Just trying to open it. And I always say VS, one of the only companies out there to still put the security labels on their stuff. But you know what? They always come pristine, so they're doing something right. Can't complain. Just trying to open this one up so I can show you guys the reversible cover artwork. It's a 2-disc Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and there's your reversible cover artwork, which I kind of like. It's kind of trashy and whatever. Looks a little ripped. That sucks, but whatever. I got 2 of them, so no idea how that happened. Alright, so next up we have another one I've never seen before, Sudden Fury. Hey, what you doing? You hurting me? Pipsina, why you hurt Daddy? She's attacking. She doesn't like this movie, guys. She's really, really against this one. Sudden Fury. He tried to save a woman's life and suddenly became the victim. Sudden Fury. The explosive story on an accident that turned into murder. Really nice, high-quality Vinegar Syndrome slipcase. Why are you doing that to me? What do you do? You're hurting Daddy. Hippie. What? I'm scared. You'll go Psycho Kitty on Daddy. She gives me those wide eyes, and you know she's gonna attack. But, well, hey, what'll you do? What'll you do? Stop. Sudden Fury. Fred and his wife Janet began experiencing problems in their marriage, but when she refuses to help him fund the building of a rural resort and subsequently reveals that she's had an affair, Fred snaps, staging a car accident on a country road and leaving Janet for dead. What seems like a perfect crime disguised as an accident is spoiled by the unexpected arrival of AI, an innocent passerby, who, in his attempt to save Janet, quickly finds himself fingered as the most likely suspect in her murder. A riveting and criminally underseen Hitchcockian thriller, prolific NFB short films director Brian DeMoody's Sudden Fury ranks as one of the finest forgotten films to emerge out of Canada's mid-70s tax shelter era. Give it only a small theatrical release and nearly impossible to view in ensuing decades, Vinegar Syndrome presents this film on Blu-ray in a new director-approved 2K restoration made from the original 16mm camera negatives. Commentary tracks, newly scanned, transfer, isolated score, all goodness on here. So this is a really nice release of a film I've never seen. Doesn't seem like many people have seen it, but it's exciting. Sounds good. So that's Sudden Fury. And I guess I had never got this movie when it came out, because I know Sudden Fury's been out for a while. Maybe I have, and I'm just delirious, and I don't even remember showing this off. I'm going to check after, and I'll see. But by then, it'll be too late. But that's okay. So Sudden Fury. Because I thought this one was from February. But, I mean from January. But, there's the film. There's the reversible cover artwork. Very similar, actually, I think. What's the difference here? Is there any? Looks to be the same. Weird. Oh, no, it's different slightly. The image is different. But anyways, awesome. Cool. Really nice slipcover as well. Sudden Fury. Alright. Next up. Beware My Brethren. Very nice slipcover as well. I love that green. It's a nice touch. Kenny has been raised with the Brethren, an evangelical sect who preach purity, morality, and unwavering allegiance to the Word of God. A security officer by day, he spends his nights stalking and strangling immoral women. Thus, he believes cleansing them of their ungodly transgressions. But when a new nurse is assigned to help care for his ailing mother, she soon becomes suspicious of the activities of the church, unwittingly bringing her closer to unleashing Kenny's unholy wrath against her. Blending social commentary on the corrupting forces of evangelical Christianity with a proto-slasher structure, Beware My Brethren is a sobering and suspenseful British thriller which co-stars Patrick McGee and Anne Todd, featuring an electrifying original gospel folk soundtrack alongside mean-spirited kills. Vinegar Syndrome's proud to present this film to Blu-ray in fully uncut international version. Awesome. Newly scanned and restored, audio commentaries, scene comparison between UK theatrical version and the uncut international version, and reversible cover artwork, as well as English subtitles. So, really cool. I haven't seen this movie as well. Stoked. Sounds awesome to me. Beware My Brethren. Again, I'm not sure what month this was from, but I don't think I ever got this. And let's see what we get inside. Cool. So there's the cover artwork that's featured on the slipcover, and then there's some pretty cool reversible cover artwork, which I actually really like. I like this style. It's just a nice vintage 70s plain Jane look. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna feature that with the nice slip, which is also the reverse with the cover artwork that it comes with, featured. So that's awesome. Beware My Brethren. Next up, great movie, Uninvited, finally on Blu-ray. Look at this slipcover, man. It's fucking beautiful. Love this movie. Who put this out? Well, there's another Killer Cat movie that Scream Factory put out that I always mix this up with, but a mind-boggling piece of late 80s weirdness, mixing lo-fi creature effects, explosive gore, crime thriller subplots, and a fairly logical cat monster. It stars George Kennedy, who we love, from Death Ship and among many other films. Creepshow 2. Oh God, what's that awesome slasher movie that I love so much? George Kennedy's in. Code Red put it out. So good. Whatever, doesn't matter. At a secluded biochemical lab which runs cruel tests on animals, a seemingly innocent-looking cat has just escaped, but beneath its furry exterior, a terrifying monster has been seated, emerging brutally to brutally maim and kill anyone it finds threatening. Discovered by a group of teenage spring breakers and brought aboard a luxury yacht bound for the Cayman Islands, the cuddly fluffball quickly begins gnawing away at the ship's guests. I mean, come on. A killer cat monster slasher flick that takes place on a cruise ship. You can't really get better than that. I'm trying to think of that fucking movie that George Kennedy's in now. It's going to drive me nuts. It's got the two twins that are the killers. But The Uninvited's awesome. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. What year is it from? 87, so just 80s goodness. Vinegar Syndrome, for me, is definitely the best company right now. Because you get awesome releases. Like a mixture of releases movies that I love and I want to see on Blu-ray, and then also new movies that I've never seen before that turn out to be awesome. And then you get the packaging, which is like total icing on the cake, I would say. Bam. Alright, that's The Uninvited. Or Uninvited, not The Uninvited. Next up, another amazing movie. Troma. There's Nothing Out There. If you guys haven't seen this movie, check it out. It's great. Really, really fun. Creature feature. Bunch of teens. It mixes like the slasher genre with the creature feature. Sci-fi horror with the slasher genre, basically. A bunch of teens. And then they are basically, I think they're camping or something. They're at this camp and they get, you know, stalked and killed by I think it's like an alien or something. Some sort of alien being out in the woods. But it's a lot of fun. Kind of undiscovered, I think. I think it's a 90s film. Yeah, 1990, so. But it's awesome. And this is chock full of features, man. Newly scanned and restored in 2K from its original 35mm inner positive. There's a movie out there. A new interview with the writer and director Rolf Kanifsky. 40 Years of Cutting. New interview with Victor Kanifsky. New interview. So there's tons of interviews. Tons of features. I'm sorry, interviews and features. With all kinds of people, all kinds of Kanifsky's family members and stuff. Not really. I see Rolf and Victor. But awesome. This movie's so good. It's so much fun. Check it out. If you like creature features and the whole slasher, stock and slash formula, you'll love it. And it takes place in a cabin in the woods. It doesn't get much better than that. Kind of reminds me of like The Boogans meets a slasher flick. The Boogans meets Without Warning meets a slasher flick. Sort of. And it's low budget, but it's not that low budget. I mean, it's low budget, but it doesn't have that real, like, cool. And that's the, I think that's the original cover artwork right there on the disc they put. And then, oh no, sorry, the original cover artwork is right here. And this was the Troma DVD cover artwork as well. And I love this new green, slip, and the eye is like red. You can see it's like glossy and red. It's awesome. And then this is all embossed. So nice. Such a nice release. And it's a great movie. And then we have The Fun Just Doesn't Stop, guys. Splatter University. Pretty fun 80s slasher movie. For time's sake, I'm not going to go into the synopsis on this one, but it's pretty fun. 88 Films has a release of this, but this is fucking amazing. I mean, God, look at that back. Super nice. Yeah, basically your typical, you know, cliche 80s slasher flick dealing with an escaped madman, Splatter University, but I think it's a parody if I remember correctly. Maybe not. Yeah, it's good though. It's great classic 80s slasher. I don't think it's a parody. I think it's just straight up 80s slasher movie on a college campus, so awesome. Up until this release, I think 88 Films had the only Blu-ray available on their Slasher Classics collection line, but I'm happy to grab this from Vincent because you know they're going to put in the extra, they're going to go the extra mile with the everything from the features to the transfer, reversible cover artwork. There's your original Splatter University cover artwork. I believe this was the original theatrical artwork. Maybe not. Looks like it. Super rad. Super nice. And then this is like a glossy cover too. It's like a glossy slip, but then the back is kind of matte, but it's got the knife hands that are embossed and glossy, so it's really, really nice. Awesome. And then last but not least, for the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, another amazing slasher movie that's like totally undiscovered. I think this had like a shitty VHS release. I don't think it was ever put out on DVD. That girl, ever since I saw this image, it reminds me of The Beyond. The blonde girl from The Beyond for some reason. I don't know why, it just does. But look at that back, man. Oh, it's so fucking beautiful. This is a really, really, really nice slipcover. And then you get, I hope they give you in the reversible cover artwork, the fun VHS cover. But that's pretty cool too. All this cover artwork is rad. So I'm starting to sweat. It's getting fucking hot down here. Crack the window. Sorry guys, this is a long video, I know. You were warned. Alright. So, Bloody New Year. We have 1986. After finding themselves stranded on a remote island, a group of young friends discover that the only structure is an old hotel, which seems inexplicably stuck in 1959. And stranger still, has up Christmas and New Year's decorations, despite it being the middle of summer. As the youngsters take shelter for the evening, increasingly weird events begin to occur, as each of the hotel's unexpected guests meet a gruesome fate. The final film, directed by legendary British horror filmmaker Norman J. Warren, who did Satan's Slave and Terror, two awesome films as well. Bloody New Year is a distinctly original hybrid of slasher, supernatural horror, and near surrealism, elevated by impressively executed and fittingly violent death sequences, along with one of the most absurd and jaw-dropping final twists present in any 80s horror movie. Vinegar Syndrome is pleased to offer this prime cut of mind-bending horror on Blu-ray, restored from what is believed to be the only surviving film elements. Amazing. This is such a treat that we get this movie for a surprise, and it's so awesome that they did this as their New Year's surprise, because hence Bloody New Year, obviously the title. It's just awesome. They couldn't have released it at a better time. And it wasn't too long ago that I saw the original VHS cover to this film, and I thought, damn, I would love to get this movie on Blu-ray. And guys, flash forward to not even a month later. Unlike movies like Candyman and Critters, where we waited for years. There it is. And that's the original VHS cover artwork. They did this one 100%, in my opinion. This is, like, with the Ice Cream Man release that they put out with Clint Howard, they didn't put that original cover artwork in, and that kind of ruined it for me. With this, you get everything. You get 3 amazing covers with this. So, really, really, really awesome. So stoked. Such a nice release. Alright guys, last but not least, Jesse over at Diabolic. Box of goodness. This is probably like one of my best updates I think I've ever done in terms of content. It's a good day, what can I say? Yesterday was a bad day, today was a good day. For a number of reasons. Alright guys, I'm going to try and go through this quickly because I've been at this for a long time now and I'm starting to get antsy, but first up, we have a new film called Under the Silver Lake, and all I know about this movie is that it's directed from the guy who did It Follows. A Los Angeles Sam, 33. Oh, this is all in fucking foreign language, so I can't even read it to you guys. Sorry. Under the Silver Lake. I don't really know anything about it. This is a nice presentation. It's got like a slip box that it comes with. If you guys have seen this movie, let me know, because I can't even give you a synopsis, because I don't know anything about it. Let's see if there's English anywhere. No. No. But, yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I really can't say much. Under the Silver Lake. I was intrigued, wanted to grab it because I liked It Follows, and it's the same director, so that's why I got that one. Alright, next up. A film that I don't love, but it's an Argento film, so I had to grab it. I don't think this has a Blu-ray release yet either. The Card Player. This is an LFG German company that put this one out. I have a few of their releases. It's been a while since I've grabbed anything from this company, but yeah, the Card Player was never one of my favorite Argento films, but it's okay, you know, and I just wanted to have it on Blu-ray. So the Dario Argento collection from LFG Films. You get reversible cover artwork, so you do not have to display those ugly eyesore ratings logos. Yeah, you guys, we've all seen the Card Player, I think. I don't need to go into details on that one. Alright, and Gutterballs on standard Blu-ray. I do have the limited edition Exorcist cover media book that was put out of this film, but I wanted to just grab a standard Blu-ray because that's a media book, and this is just easier and more compact. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack on Blu-ray. Gutterballs for the first time. This movie's awesome. One of the better, more balls-to-the-wall, bold, modern slashers that are just fucking brutal. The kills in this movie are brutal. It's really fun. I warned you not to bowl tonight. I love that, too. It's like obviously a take on the Maniac. I warned you not to go out tonight. Same cover. Gutterballs fucking rocks. Check it out. And then we have Luigi Bazzoni's older but good, classy giallo film, The Fifth Chord, on Blu-ray for the first time from the fine folks over at Arrow Films. It's a kind of middle-of-the-road giallo for me. It's a good movie. I think Blue Underground put this out on DVD. I think I own the DVD from Blue Underground, but I wanted to pick up the blue, and this is really rad reversible cover artwork as well. It's a good, you know, it's just a giallo film. It's all the giallo tropes, murder mystery at its finest, The Fifth Chord. So I like the Italian cover with the Italian title, Franco Nero. Can't go wrong with a giallo starring Franco Nero, can you? I don't think so. So that's The Fifth Chord. I'll read you the synopsis on this one. It says, the success of Argento's Bird with the Crystal Plumage unleashed in a host of imitators, including this film, blah, blah, blah. I'm paraphrasing that. Modern take on the giallo thriller, blah, blah, blah. When a man barely survives a brutal assault en route home from a New Year's party. Oh, that's right. It's a New Year's horror film. Cool. Washed-up, whiskey-swilling journalist Andre Bild is assigned to report on the case. Before long, the maniac strikes again, this time with fatal results. As the body count rises, Andre falls under suspicion himself, making it more imperative that he crack the case. His only clue lies in a series of black gloves found at the location of every attack, with each finger cut off. So totally in the vein of your traditional giallo black glove, you know, murder mystery film. But it's great, and it's a lot like an Argento deep red style. You've got your washed up reporter, you know, trying to crack the case type deal. Very, very, very similar to those type films. And then last but not least, we have a beautiful German media book from ITV Studios in conjunction with Wicked Vision and PDAX Films, who are a pretty cool company as well. We have Hammer House of Horror media book. So amazing. It's got all the big players in this. Peter Cushing right on the cover there. Amazing release. Yeah, I'm not going to go into details about this one. I'm hungry. I got to go. But let me just show you really quickly. Who put out Hammer House of Horror? I forget now. I know it has a Blu-ray release. But so you get a really nice J card. Well, not a really nice J card. A fucking thing is a nice J card. Maybe. Really cool interior cover artwork there. It's a 2-disc set. You get a Blu-ray, 3 discs, sorry. Blu-ray, disc 2 is the CD soundtrack, I believe. Maybe not. Disc 2 is, I'm sorry, so disc 2 is the rest of the episodes. Okay, so disc 1 is episodes 1 through 5. And then disc 2 is episodes 6 through 10. And then disc 3, oh, so it's 3 discs, all on Blu-ray, and it's the whole series. I'm sorry. I get confused, because a lot of times the media books are Blu-ray DVD combo packs, and I forgot that this is a series, and it's 3 discs all in one series, so that's awesome. Great, good stuff. Really, really fun cover artwork as well in there, too. So, Hammer House of Horror, the complete series. Die complete series from Wicked Vision. So grab this while it's hot if you guys collect media books. This is beautiful. and it's region B, so keep that in mind. I think it is at least. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a long one, but it was a good one, so talk to you soon. Have a great night. Peace.